Hello everyone. I'm not as set up as I'd like to be. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Don't even have anything out here to look at. Well, that's unattractive. I should move that. Well, that's not moved at all. I have new shelves. You can see me. You can hear me. That's interesting. It says that there are 0 people watching, but I see you. So let's see if that changes. Okay, it just changed. All right. Hello. I don't know if I know how to pronounce your name. Miki? Miki, is that correct? So, are you Little Phantom? Mika. Little Phantom, is that you? I recognize Little Phantom from Dee Dee's streams. I've had an interesting week. I'm still fighting my computer, but I have had, that's you. Hello, Mika. Thanks so much for being here. I'm still working on my family project, but and the computer's still giving me problems. At least only one of them was giving me problems this week. But I am feeling a whole lot more relaxed because I realized some things in doing all these computer problem things. Sorry, it's hot. I'm going to have to keep drinking. My voice is going to go. I've had allergy problems today too, so major headache. And relaxed is good for that too. So I noticed that I have a hard time going from one thing to another. And one of those things is doing something on the computer, and what I am doing is paying attention to dates and spellings and names and all that stuff, places, and concentrating on all these details to put in my family tree. Oh, now I'm going to choke. Excuse me. Allergies really are getting to me today. And then, after I have been concentrating on these details in this computer, and it freezes, and I have to, let it go down and restart itself, basically, I'm having a hard time getting my brain to refocus, to be doing something else, to change gears. In a way. So, thinking logically and trying to get something done on the computer is way different than thinking about putting paint on a page and not thinking about where you're going with something. And so I had a whole lot of lessons this week about changing gears and being able to work on the computer for a little bit, and then changing gears and having something to relax with and unstress with, and while the computer does its thing, and being able to get stuff done. And it was just like one of those light bulbs went off, and like, oh, I need to practice this. Refocusing and getting something done. it's been a wonderful lesson for me, and I probably wouldn't have learned this lesson if my computer had been nice, if it wasn't dying. So I spent not a lot of the week because, like I said, I was going to do the giveaway stuff, and I did do a lot of stuff. I have to show you some of that stuff. I'm ready, pretty much ready to announce the giveaway, and I was going to do that yesterday. But Dee Dee streamed for such a long time. By the time I got all my stuff together, it was dark, and it would not have been a good video. So I'm still going to do that. I'm just not sure exactly when I'm going to start it. This week sometime. So it's been a wonderful process for me to learn to change gears, go from, and a lot of people are like this. I bet. You get to work and you do whatever it is that you're doing, and you're thinking, and and then you after work you get in the car, and that's your brain is changing gears too, because driving is a different process than something at work, but you're practiced at changing those kinds of things. It's you're driving now, you're working now, and so I need to practice changing gears into getting artsy stuff done. And I think I would spend a whole lot less time, or I would get a whole lot more done if I could change gears more easily. So that's what I've been practicing, is changing gears. I didn't do a whole lot of artsy stuff this week. Like I said, I was doing stuff for the giveaway. I got quite a bit done, and I am ready to announce the giveaway, but that will be a separate video, and I'm hoping to get that video done this week. Maybe I'll do it tonight, and maybe I'll get it done tomorrow. But yeah, and I'm not quite done with everything, but as the giveaway, I want it to go on for about a week, maybe 2. I know people are kids are going back to school and stuff, so people are getting busy with all that stuff, and I want people to have a chance to, hi Josie, to participate in the giveaway. I want everybody to be there. So more about that later. So I tried to work in that junk journal, but I'm not loving the junk journal, and I keep tearing the stupid thing apart, putting it back together. Not liking it a lot. This is the rubber band book that I did last week. It's the new one that's still a little too wide, but a little bit narrower. And what I did was I put my journaling by 5s in here, and some of the pages that I have my word collections on, and I put a whole bunch of pieces of cardstock in here, some blank ones. This one's a printed piece of cardstock that I just put in here, and to fill up some pages to work in. And I kind of have been working in this between computer bits. So like I said, I haven't done a lot, but it's been even though I've had quite a bit of stress with the computer, it's been very relaxing. Having something to be able to come back to and de-stress in between the stresses has really helped a lot. So, and I've been doing all kinds of stuff in this book. So I put my journaling by 5s in here, and I'm kind of hoping to make full page spreads. So I added a whole bunch of papers, and I'm going to do some more word collecting. I wanted to show you some of the stuff I did, and now I can't find it. Oh, I added, well, this is a piece of purple paper that I painted so it would look like this side. And I'm trying to make a face of some sort. So I'm just kind of messing around with that. Haven't finished that one yet. What else did I do? I have been like trimming. Oh, I found this. I thought this would be really a cool face to work with. So I put that in there because I like the colors together. So I'll work with that sometime. And I did another word collection. I didn't do a lot. I really didn't do a lot. I try to get this family tree thing done. Here, this is the one I did. This was one of my journaling by fives pages, and I thought that I would just put this little baby with the time on it, and the clock made me think, you know, time. So I got out my envelope with my words, my time words that I've been collecting, and I did a little word collage with time words to go with that page. So, and this took me quite a few hours. I'm having trouble. The pages won't stay flat, so I was trying to arrange the words, and I'd let go, and the words would slide back into the spine here. So, you know, I was trying to measure to see what sizes I needed and stuff. It took me a long time to do. But in between computer issues, I mean, I had time to spare, so that's what I did. And I think that's all. Oh, nope, I managed to get this one done. Can you see it? I still need a couple more pieces. This is one of my journaling by fives pages on this side, and this one I added just to play around. But I like, that's going to melt my cord. I can't leave that light on. So, yeah, not did a whole lot of anything. I did add some papers, and I'm really enjoying playing in this book, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the size, or maybe it's the fact that I can take pages out if I don't like them, or I don't know what it is, but I'm really, really liking this book. The junk journal that I've been trying to work in, I have kind of given up on a little bit because I don't like it very much. So I thought, since I'm relaxed and I really didn't get a chance to plan anything, I thought that I would work in the big old art experiment book, just some relaxing gluing, and I want to use some watercolor crayons and stuff to paint some pages so that they don't stick and I don't have to worry about acrylic paint, but we'll see. In this trying to learn how to change gears thing that I am going through right now, I went back to some of the lists that I had made for things that I wanted to try. When I started art journaling, I wrote down prompts and things that I wanted to try that I saw other people doing, and that also helped me to relax a little bit, not thinking about, well, what am I going to do, you know, changing gears and just having lists of things that I wanted to do and not having to think about it. So I got a couple of those out today, and I've got a lot of stuff that I want to glue in here. So I'm just kind of going to take it easy today and do some gluing and just mostly chat and mostly relax with you guys. And I hope that you guys aren't along with me today. We can do some stuff together and have a good time. And relaxing is good. Relaxing. So this is my stress-free day. So, and Mika said that she was doing some sketching earlier. So are you still sketching, Mika? Oh. And I have got out here some images and stuff that I would like to glue in here. Maybe do some painting. It's kind of dark, huh? I don't have this camera set up just right. That's better. There we go. So Mika is sketching. Oh, it's dinner time, Josie. So you're here to just watch and listen, huh? Well, for those people watching the recording, this is a live show, and I do a live show every week about the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to come visit and chat with people come in and start chatting. I'm trying to find my glue book here. I'm trying to find some room so I can do some work while I talk. And I'm not having very much luck. Well, I guess I can move all these. I don't think I really need that right now. And I'm reorganizing. I've got some new shelves up here, and I haven't really organized them so that I know where everything is yet. Getting there, but still don't know. They're bigger. There's more room on them, so I can put more stuff. I just have to organize them in a way that I can find everything again. So, oh, I heard about the Prima demo. Is it going on right now? Who was doing that? It was Rachel. Rachel's doing the Prima. Oh. Those are the pencils, right? Well, that's okay. Maybe I'll just make a short stream today. I wonder how long that goes on. You're running back and forth from the kitchen, Josie. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, having the computer in the kitchen is not a good idea, is it? To trim some of that off. It's too big for the page. Now, this is my normal time, so I thought that I would and she started exactly at 2, didn't she? I was wondering, I saw that it was 2 o'clock, but I didn't see the day. I didn't realize it was today. So, that's okay. I should probably go over there and see it too, but this is my normal stream time, so I'm just going to stay here and do a normal stream. And that's fine. It happens. I want to put some images in this book and then paint over. I want to use some watercolor crayons because I haven't used watercolor crayons a lot. I have them. I've had them for a very long time. And they need to be used. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do, is use some watercolor crayons. I do have some acrylics out here too. And I have to keep the glue covered because it's so hot. It dries out so quickly. Very, very quickly. You know what? I am just going to do some stuff on here now. So, yeah, the problem is, you're right, Mika. When people demonstrate stuff, you want to go buy that stuff. And I am not in the buying mode at the moment. I have plenty of stuff that I need to use up. So, That is a problem. But it is kind of fun to see all the new stuff or see how people use stuff. You know what? I am going to use some acrylic on here. I am going to use a baby wipe. Hopefully get it kind of thin, and hopefully it'll dry out faster so that I can turn the page. I'm just going to put it right on the baby wipe. That gets the paint very thin. And the baby wipe is moist, so it kind of adds some water to it, so it doesn't make it quite as opaque. I kind of do want it a little opaque here, though. I want to cover up, it's a catalog, I want to cover that up just a tad, just a little bit. And that kind of works too. Patting it down. What other kind of colors can I use? Yeah. So I hope you guys are all relaxing along with me just a little, except for poor Josie, who has to make dinner and is running back and forth like a crazy person. What are we having for dinner tonight? Let's see, what else can we put on here? You know what, I'm going to put some text. Or, let's see if this is dry. I've got an idea to do something else. I kind of like to do some of these things on my list here. Heat gun, sorry, a little bit of noise so I can turn the page. I have a list here of some things that I wanted to try. Let's find an empty page. Here's an empty page. And let's see if this works. I have some stamped tissue paper. Well, actually, this side is stamped. And I did it on wrinkled tissue paper, so it's not very good. And then this part was stenciled. I'm going to rip some of this up. And this was tissue paper I got out of a shoebox or something, so it's very, very thin and fine and crinkled. And let's find some other tissue. I have some painted tissue. Let me rip up some of that. Oh, and here's some red that's got a little bit of stamping on it. Maybe I should stamp a little bit on this one before I rip it up. Let's do that. Let's do a little stamping. It's not an easy dinner. What? How do you say that? It sounds Italian. Brackatinis? Brachiotinis? You have a phantom that ended up being a cloud? Oh, one other thing that I wanted to share. I went to the World Market this weekend, and they are getting rid of old merchandise, I think, so that they can get started with their Christmas stuff, I bet. Didn't have Christmas stuff out yet, but I think they're clearing space. And I found napkins at the World Market, 48 cents. This one is peacocks. I haven't even opened them. Peacocks, 48 cents for the whole package. Of course, they're way too strong. Let me get one out so I can see what it looks like. Oh, how cool is that? 48 cents for the package. Really, really cheap. I got all these packages for 48 cents each. I don't have very many napkins. I just started learning about this, so I couldn't pass up 48-cent napkin packages. That's kind of cool. You might use that one. Popcorn. I have an elephant with boots on. Can you see that? He's a little crazy looking. But for 48 cents, how could I pass up? I love elephants, so how can I pass up an elephant? How can I pass up an elephant? What does it look like? Oh! Surprise! I did not know that it looked like that on the inside. Oh! Hip hip hooray! Oh, well that was the best 48 cents I think I ever spent. In the last year anyway. That is, I like that one too. And then these huge fish, 48 cents. I love fish. What do the fish look like? Yeah, and they weren't marked. They didn't have red tags on them or anything. They were just in a bin on the side, you know, of one of the shelves with a clearance thing, you know. So I got one of the ladies to come over, and I said, well, how much are these? There's no price on them. And she said 48 cents. So I started grabbing them out. How about this one? How about this one? They were all 48 cents. I like the fish. I like the fish. So there wasn't that many. I would have grabbed all of these. There was only one of each of these, so I grabbed all of them that were any good. The rest of them were, you know, just plain red or, you know, nothing fancy, nothing on them. I didn't want those. Ouch. Hello, Lisa. We're having a quiet day today. I need some patterns, some stamp patterns. Let's see here. What do I have? Do some of these, I think. Maybe some of that one. Let's see here. You know, I've had these stays on for about 15 years. I do not know if they even work. No time like the present to find out. Hi, Rosemary. How are you today? You want an elephant? The elephants are cool, aren't they? We'll negotiate, Rosemary. We'll negotiate. I like elephants, though. You have to admit. I do like elephants. I found my elephant that I did for myself, like that I sent for you. These lights just wash out everything. Can't see it. There's the elephant. It's got the little trunk, and it's horrible. Maybe from way up there it would be better. That's a little bit better. Here's Mr. Elephant with the fish in the bird cage on his head. So, I finally came across my copy of that. I got this postcard thing that I was trying to do. I'm trying to organize a little bit so I can find stuff. Let's see. Let's use this purple and see if it actually works. I'm kind of thinking it won't work. It's so old. It works better than I thought it would. What do you know? It kind of works. Kinda. I like to stamp tissue paper and then use it in a collage. What else can I put on here? Let's see how the black works. I'm surprised it works that well. It's a good 15 years old. This one is too. I think I tried the red and it's pink. It's not really red anymore. Oh, that didn't work out very well at all. I don't think this one's working. That's okay because I have another black one. Yeah, not working very well at all. I don't know why it's sticking to the paper like that. It's funny. It's kind of an interesting design, though. So, Rosemary, what are you up to? We're all talking about our projects at the moment. Trying to relax, stay relaxed. It's a funny sound. Feels like it's ripping the page off. You doing another junk journal page or something, Rosemary? Yours was sticking after you inked it. You use Stays On? I kind of went to what's the other one? I got this not that long ago, but it seems to be drying out already. I have to go get another one because it's not stamping very clear anymore. I think it's the heat here is awful, but I don't know. I think the big one, they heard other people say that they dry out faster. So that's interesting. All right, so that's some stamped on that one. What else do I have here? Let's see here. Ooh, I have some polka dots. Let me get a piece of polka dots off. Get rid of that. That's not working very well. Let's get rid of that. What's boho? What's boho pillows and ribbons? I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Rosemary's doing some fun stuff, huh? Hi, Sarah. Oh, so this one's working out okay. Last time I used it, it was all kind of dry, not working very well. So, do some crazy stamping there. Alrighty, and then, so my list says, my little cheat sheet that I wanted to try this little bit out. Put that up there. Alright, so, oh, I didn't put anything on that one. I probably should. You know what I will do on this one is the circles. We like the circles. You'd only be here for a couple minutes, Sarah. Hi, Debbie. I've been on, it says I've been on for about 30 minutes. We're having relaxing day today. We're just not doing a whole lot of anything, just kind of playing and experimenting, and yeah, not doing a whole lot of anything. After computer frustration, it's kind of nice just to relax. I'm just going to stamp a little bit on there. So, and I'm going to take, actually I'm going to rip some of these up into littler pieces. Before I get paint out and messy up my hands. And then, oops, this one needs to be ripped up just a tad. Just a tad. And then I am going to put some paint on. And kind of glue the tissue paper on with paint. See how that works. I don't want too much paint. Maybe I should put a little bit of white. Probably should have shook that up a little bit better. Get paint everywhere. This might not work. Because the baby wipe is diluting the paint too much. Get a brush out. Brush some paint on. That seems to be okay. Oh, are you in Nebraska? Oh, and I probably just did something to it, huh? The tissue paper was in the shape of Nebraska, and I didn't notice till it was too late. Oops, some paint underneath it so it'll stick down. And probably do some stuff on the other side too. So Sarah's near Seattle. My grandparents lived on Puget, in the Puget Sound, in Vashon Island. That's where my father grew up, pretty much. Tacoma area. Belgium. Mika is from Belgium. I really like this piece of tissue. I really do. This is going to be one messy, messy page. Which is fine. I'm in the mood for mess. In the mood to use up some of this paint. This isn't actually the paint I need to be using up, but what are you going to do? This one's leaking. I don't want it on there too thick because I would like it to dry sometime today. Sometime today. Oh well. Let's see how that works. Make sure my paints are closed. It's so hot, you know, it's gonna dry up the paint. You have a friend in Vashon? I loved riding the ferry to see Grandma. Loved that. They moved away from there for a long time ago, in the 80s. I haven't been back since then. I miss it. I really enjoyed Vashon. I love riding the ferries. That was a great adventure. When you're a kid, riding the ferries is great. Okay, so got some color on here. I am going to use a heat gun a little bit to dry this so I can turn the page. So, and I give Debbie's close to South Dakota. My family reunion was in South Dakota this year. One of my grandfather's families from South Dakota. Oh, I've never seen jellyfish. Oh, Josie, you're in Sicily. That's interesting. Oh, wow. So when you're talking about making dinner, it did sound like it was something Italian I'd never heard of. So we've got quite a whole different kind of people all over the place. You guys are all from different places. Belgium and Sicily and Nebraska and the Seattle area. Just all from all over the place. Kind of like that. I think we lost Rosemary, huh? So I am thinking I want to use okay, Sarah, the little people, they have priority. Got to get them down on their nap so that oh, Rosemary's here. Okay. Thought I lost you. Sorry. Are you doing a project or something, Rosemary? I think I want to use my watercolor crayons and stuff since I never use them. I've had these Neo Color 2s probably for 15 years and I've hardly used them at all. They're so old that the little foam bit that is disintegrated. You can hardly it's dust. It doesn't exist anymore. A cloth journal. That sounds interesting. So it's about time I used some of these crayons. I'm going to add some color. Probably should stamp a little bit more on there before I add color, add water. You know, I think I will. I think I will. Kind of like this one and this one. Just add a little bit more stamping. It's not going to stamp very well on top of that acrylic, but that's okay. Doing a cloth journal. Hi, Patricia. sure you're going to do a video on that. That sounds interesting. I don't do much with cloth anymore. I used to do a lot of quilting. And then I moved to Miami. And quilting in Miami is a very hot process, so I kind of quit. There wasn't very many quilters there. And I got rid of all my stuff, pretty much all my stuff, all my fabric and everything, because it was just too much stuff to have, to move around. And I wasn't using it anymore, so I got rid of a lot of stuff. Then I went to paper crafts. Okay, I'm going to add some red. Add some red on this side. So I really have enjoyed my week, even though I've been stressed. I wonder how white would do on that. Let's take let's get a damp brush and see what happens here. Some color. Need some different color. Let's see, what other color can I add? Some purple. Purple sounds good. Uh-oh. Let me get that glued down very well. That purple, maybe a little of this purple. And let's see what that works out to be. Blend them in just a tad. I don't want to add too much water because I don't want my page to be really soaking wet. I should probably be using my water brush, but I don't know exactly where it is right now. And I'm not going to stop to find it. So that's a little bit of color. I do want to use some more of those because I really like those. I don't know what else to do with this page. So I'm just, actually this over here needs to be blended just a tad. Just a tad. That was way too wet. Take some of that off. Alright. Now I'm going to go to another page. I wanted to glue some stuff. Do upload? Do I upload to YouTube? Is that what you're asking? Here's a page that needs stuff. Here's another page that needs some stuff. Let me get out my glue bits and glue some stuff on. YouTube. I am live on YouTube, and YouTube automatically sets the recordings to YouTube, so you can see the recordings anytime. I'm not live all the time, but You can see the recording. Yeah, YouTube automatically does it. That's kind of one of the things I do like about YouTube is they do it automatically, which is great. So you can see recordings, so those people that can't be at the live show can watch later if they want, and they can art along with me and my voice if they can't be here. I am going to glue that on there. Yes, I do put the recordings on YouTube. You like the live? Yeah, the live broadcast, it's not for everybody, but and I'm hoping to do some videos here soon too. I kind of miss doing the short little videos for, you know, little projects and stuff. But I like the live recordings because I get to chat with you guys, and you know, you guys are all here and we're doing stuff together and we're talking and giving me ideas, and gives me things to talk about, and I get stuff done because I'm doing stuff while I'm talking to you. I want that up on this top there. And so yeah, I like the live recordings too. So, but not everybody does. Some people just like to, you know, watch a short little video on how to do something, make a book or whatever, and go and do it themselves, that kind of thing, which is fine. And I'm, like I said, I'm hoping to do some more videos. I probably won't do any videos until I get done with my family craziness. But I'm going to do some short little videos with some shares and some little fast little projects. So what can I put on the other side? I love this advertisement. Let's see here. Actually, put some text on there. My workspace is not very large, so excuse me. You got 14 little phantoms sketched. Do you take pictures and post them somewhere? Let's see here. Let's get some book pages out. Yeah, it's nice to be able to, I mean, I like to look at the live shows, the recordings, when I'm trying to, you know, figure something out, or, you know, I am just painting or, you know, doing something like that. It's nice, somebody talking, and it kind of feels like somebody's there with you. And you're not all by yourself painting in a corner in a room somewhere. I like to do that. It makes things go faster, and it makes you feel like you're there with somebody. I like that a lot. Use some of that. Something different. So I will put on the long streams just to work on projects when I'm by myself. So I get that part definitely, and I enjoy doing the live streams because I like talking to all you guys, seeing what you guys are all up to and all that good stuff. I do like that a lot. So, but I can see where, you know, after a while you get tired of too many long streams. And you got to take a break. Sometimes you get caught up in talking to people and chatting in the live streams. You don't get anything done. It's kind of like why I like YouTube. You can be there without actually being there. So, and I know that other people feel the same way, so that's why I do the live streams, so people can come and talk and have somebody else to talk to. My drink is making noise. Does that mean I need to take a sip? It's bubbling a little bit. Doing some funny things over here. It's probably getting hot. You post on Twitter. I don't know if I got your Twitter. My glue's probably, now that I'm going to use it, my glue is probably drying up. Glue those down randomly. And then I'm going to add some paint. Actually, I'm going to add some watercolor crayon. See what that does. So I like to watch the live streams so that I can do some art, do things, and listen to somebody else talk, and not have to worry about replying. I can listen to somebody talk and not have to come up with conversation. And sometimes that's hard to do when you're trying to be creative and you've got somebody in the room with you. It's sometimes it's difficult to figure out what to say. It is for me anyway. Uh-oh, we're getting at the end of that one. I was going to put some pictures on there too. What do I have for pictures? Do this watch. Sometimes you're just watching. Yeah, I mean, I think we all do that too. We just watch and not do anything. Can be very inspiring just to watch and see how they do something. I mean, I do that too. A lot of people, yeah, my glue is at the end and it keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. What else have I got in there to use up? I want to use some of this stuff. Sailboat. I don't think so. Let's see here. Not. Let's just add some watercolor crayon. Got glue all over my hands. I got paint all over my hands. Let's see what happens here. Live streams can be very addictive. I didn't like live streams when I first started watching YouTube. The idea of watching something for hours, 2-hour long videos, I wouldn't even start watching them. And then a couple of people, got me interested in some projects, and I would start watching them, and it didn't seem like 2 hours had gone by. And they did some interesting stuff. Okay, I need to put this in there so I can find it later. And I did. I got addicted to it also. I'm going to use some of these portfolios just because I haven't used them very much. And and then I started looking for, that's a strange color. Then I started looking for live streams, and that was a few months ago. I had a hard time finding them. And, and then you can't watch the same ones over and over again. They do kind of get boring. You want to find something new. I want blue, but I don't see a gray blue. Guess I can put some of this blue. So I started watching Dee Dee about March time. And it's nice that she comes on the same time every week. And usually she, let's do dark blue too. She comes on a few times in a week if she's got time. So it's kind of nice to watch her and watch what she's doing. That's the thing. She does some really interesting, how does she do that kind of stuff. So you got to watch her very closely. See how she does some stuff. Probably adding way too much color. I guess we will see. And I'm just going to use a baby wipe to kind of blend some of those colors together and stuff. And I kind of like that. So oh yeah, and I do that too. It's hard to do a live stream without pausing and reading, and I mean you want to answer questions and stuff. I haven't heard of that person. Maybe I should check that person out, Mika. I don't know if I've ever heard that name. Yeah, Carrie has a great site where she's got a list of people who stream, but not everybody streams at a regular time. I kind of like that, but I think I need to add some more color because I wiped quite a bit of it away, but I kind of like the way it looks. Where did that gray go? I like that gray. Put some more gray in there. So it's hard to do live streams You have to work and kind of keep up with what's going on in chat, say things so that the people in the recording have something to listen to. It's not the easiest. It's fun though. I enjoy talking to you guys and stuff. Her blog has a list, Carrie, and it's called it starts with a J. It's kind of an odd, like junk or something, with an E on the end of it. But she's got a list of people that do a live stream, and I don't know how many of those people are still streaming. I think the list has been around for a while, and I'm not sure how regular some of them are. Dee Dee's the most regular that I know of. I like the blue in there too. That's a really cool blue. So let's blend some of that in and see what happens. I really like the watercolor effect. It's kind of nice. Not so bright and in your face. I like it. I like that blue. That blue is great. I think I need some of that blue over here. Over here. I like that blue. So blend it in a little. So yeah, I like the live streams. I do watch recordings just because sometimes I get caught up in the chat and I don't get anything done. If I'm sitting there talking to everybody, trying to get answers and stuff, I don't get my stuff done. And then I've got another week that goes by that I didn't get what I wanted to get done. So I'm liking that. Like that a lot. So I'm going to go to another page now. I'm trying to get this one kind of situated and some stuff in it. Barb, yeah, Barb's another one. Hi, Natalie. Romany's Realm. Oh, you found this stream through Carrie's blog. Well, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Is this your first time here? You go back and watch the recordings because you missed stuff. Yeah, get caught up in the chat. I do that with Dee Dee. I get caught up in the chat, and then I need to go back and see how she got that on there, or how did that happen. And Dee Dee's a good one just to sit and work with, to have things go by and to be able to listen to stuff. You kind of want that on there. But that's going to take up the whole page. That's no fun. That's no fun. It's too big. Should put that on there. You can do that. Kind of like that too. one more something. One more, just one more. How about that? That works. Glue these down. Probably need a new glue stick since that one is at the end and I don't want to fight with it. This one needs to be trimmed off a little bit because it's too long. Just a tad off the bottom. There we go. Glue this stuff down. I need a new glue page because that one's full of glue. First time, Natalie. Well, welcome. Thank you for showing up and being here and doing some stuff. Yeah, I've got quite a few recordings. Some of them are not live. Some of them were recordings I did before I did live streaming. And some of them are live recordings where I am going crazy, frustrated with my stupid computer. I've been doing live streams for a while now, a few months, and I probably will continue to do it some more. And not get that corner glued down. Hate it when I miss the corners. And you know what? I am going to put some text. I'm going to put some text on this one. Just because I haven't done that yet. Get those pieces out that I chopped off. Oh, and I've got some painted papers too. Okay, so these are the ones I ripped up earlier. Let's use some of those up. What have I got in here? That's kind of interesting. I can use a piece of that. And some of that painted book text. We'll use some of that. You can't take your computer in where you're organizing drawers, Debbie? It seems like something that you might want to do instead of running back and forth. Turn up the volume real loud so you can hear. What's a little exercise? I guess we got to get our exercise in where we can, huh? That's funny. That's really funny. A little bit of exercise. I know I don't get enough exercise. I don't know where I'm going to put that. I'm just going to put it somewhere. I think I glued it to my magazine here. Put it on the side. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Rosemary had a dog and squirrel situation. Uh-oh. Who won? The dog or the squirrel? I like squirrels. I like chipmunks. I miss chipmunks. I have chipmunks here. A squirrel situation. That's funny. It's funny how dogs have their things that they like to go after. Alrighty, so I think I got enough stuff on here now. Close up my glue so it doesn't dry out too much. I'll get me some of these papers out of the way, because I don't have a very big workspace. And I am going to use some more of these portfolio oil pastels. They're oil pastels, but they're water soluble, which makes them really nice. And they're really creamy, and they're really nice to work with. I'm seeing now, this is the first time I've really worked with them. And they're kind of nice. I really like them. Add some of that, and maybe a little bit of this. Oh, it's yellow. That'll be interesting. Some yellow. It's more fun to watch. It's a heavy laptop, so you can't take it around with you. I got rid of my heavy laptop. This replacement, there goes my voice again. The replacement that I have here is a very small one, and I really like being able to. It's bigger than a tablet, but it's a great size just to be able to move back and forth. That's a brown kind of color. That'll tie in stuff that I put on there already. I don't know how much color to add. Let's see. I kind of like this because it kind of matches that. So let's put some of that in here. See what happens. I'm going to get a clean baby wipe, because I like the baby wipe. Just enough moisture so it doesn't get my page really wet. But it's enough moisture so that it blends the color just a little. So let's get a clean one and see what happens. Oh, that rust has got some red in it. That's kind of cool. The squirrel won. Oh, poor puppy. This girl's got to win every once in a while, I guess. The mean squirrel. My baby wipe's getting dry real fast. It's really hot in here. Let's see. Get a juicy part and try to rub some of that color together. Kind of wiping it off this time. Let's try to use a brush. I don't want it too wet though. Not too wet. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I kind of like the baby wipe better because it smushes the color just a little bit more. I'm liking the smushy. The smushy. I can add more color, I suppose, if I take too much of it off. And I think I will. I like this. I like the yellow too. I don't know what this. I don't know. They don't have colors on them. Oh, rust. It's rust. And what else did I use? This orange, the yellow. I don't even remember what I used. Just add some more color. Oops, I have this top of page up here that's not getting any color. These are really smooth. They glide over the page. That's kind of fun. That's nice. Like that. Need some this rust on the top here. There we go. Oh, the dog has a good memory, so it knows where that squirrel's hiding, huh? So you take the dog out to the next walk and it'll go straight to where the squirrel is hiding. That squirrel's gonna get got. I really like these pastels and how the color, adding the color like this. Like that. I like it. It's always fun when something kind of turns out unexpected and in a good way. You enjoy seeing how it's turning out. I like that yellow too. Really like the yellow. I don't know if I've got any words to put on here, but I like it. My baby wipe's almost dry. It is so hot in here. This room is in the corner of the building, so it gets all the heat from the sun. I don't think there's much insulation, so it warms up really a lot in here. But it's really cold in the winter. Here's that yellow. I like that yellow too. It's a nice rich yellow. So it's hard to work in here in the winter time. It's hard to work in here in the summer. But this is where I have all my stuff all set up to easily get to. So I'm going to have to deal with it. I would like some more space. If I could, stretch out on the kitchen table, glue books kind of stuff. Thanks, Debbie. You like how the page is turning out? So I'm kind of liking that. And I'm going to go to the next page. I'm going to do something else. This one's turning out kind of cool. Could do something here. I'm not sure exactly what. I did grab a bunch of stuff to use that I kind of wanted to glue in somewhere. It's too blue. It's too blue. Here, I could add these to a page and add a bunch of color to that. That sounds fun. Let's find a blank page. Here's a blank page. Glue them down. Hi, Iffy. Spring and fall would be my seasons, except here, and I've only been here, I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. I've only been here, I moved here about a year ago. Been a year and a week or something, pretty close to that. So I'm not really used to it. I got here July, 100 degrees out. The day after I moved in, the air conditioning broke, which was not good because it was very hot. And I noticed the seasons don't really change because it was hot for a very long time when I first got here. It was really hot forever. And then it just got cold. I mean, one day it was 100 degrees, and the next day it was 30. It was the strangest thing. So fall and spring, I have not seen any of those. It gets really cold really fast, and then it starts getting hot. I didn't see spring. We went from, having blankets on the bed to getting shorts out the very next day. Like, you just watch the weather because, tonight it's going to be 30 degrees after it was 100 degrees during the day. It's kind of strange. I'm just not used to it. Not at all used to it. There's some bright colors. I'm liking those bright colors. So, yeah, spring and fall would be perfect for me if there was such a thing here. I came from Hi, West Mary? West? Are you? Thanks so much. Is this your first time here at the live stream? Where am I going to put that? Let's put it in the middle. I like this blue. I wonder if I've got some blue that will go with that. I really, really, really like that. I have some of that. I think I might collage that on top. Let's add some color to this. Some bright, cheery colors. Yes. Well, welcome, Mary. So glad that you're here. I got some glue on the top of this page, so I want to wipe it away just a tad bit. I don't want the glue on the top. There. All right, and I am going to cover this glue stick so it doesn't dry out. And let's add some color to this. I can add all kinds of interesting colors to this. I'm going to add a lot of color to this just because I want to see what happens. I probably don't need to add quite this much, but oh well. So what kinds of things do you do? Hi, Jessica. Hi, Peachy. I was thinking about doing some glue book today, since I really wasn't set up to do a whole lot. But I didn't have any pictures trimmed up, so I just thought, nah, I will just do some play. Get the watercolor crayons out. Ooh. I just love the way these colors glide on paper. This is very, very fun. I got these portfolios at staples, and they really weren't, that's purple, they really weren't that expensive for as nice as they are. This is really fun. We need some red, and some yellow, maybe some green. Let's just add some color. I'm probably going to make mud. Maybe I should wipe those in first and then add some colors on top. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I can put acrylic paint with this. That would be kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's rub these in, and then we can add some acrylic paint on top. Since they're water soluble, they do a lot more than just regular oil pastels. They're a little bit more forgiving to do stuff with. But I really like the colors. And I like the way they blend. You know, I want to add a little bit more blue. I think I like this blue. I'm going to add just a little bit more blue before I add acrylics on top. Just a tad. I've never been to Sicily, but I have been to Naples and Venice and Rome, Milan and Florence. I like that color a lot. Let's see. We need some, what color do we need? Some yellow. Let's see here. You know what? I'm just going to use this icky old and kind of blot. Oops, that's way too much. Way too much. But that's interesting. Let me get a credit card and scrape some in there, some lines. Not too thick because I want it to dry. So yeah, it works with acrylics. Now I need it to dry because if I turn the page it will stick, and I don't like that very much. Yeah, I'm not a big snow person. I lived in Colorado. I lived outside of Denver. Way too much snow. Way too much snow. It's too cold. Snow's cold. Oh, I was going to put these on there somewhere. I was going to put, I was going to put these on there somewhere. glue stick back out. This is tissue paper that I have done some embossing on with some glitter embossing, some twinkle. I don't know exactly what it is, but did it quite a while ago. It's about time I use some of this stuff up. And I've got this yellow paint that I need to use up, so I'm going to find a page to use it up on. Just like that. Can't let any paint go to waste. Nothing goes to waste. Use it all. I should use one of these napkins too. I stuck napkins out and forgot about them. Oh well. What are you going to do? I need a new page because I got too much glue on that one. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of journals for extra paint. I've got them all right here. I just don't have any place to set them once I put stuff in them is my problem. My computer takes up some space, and it seems like every flat surface has collage stuff or something. It has something. But yeah, can't let anything go to waste. I'm going to put stuff everywhere. Oops, let's not wrinkle the tissue paper too badly. And one more piece. I like using stuff up. I've been collecting so much stuff, it's about time I glued it somewhere and used it. There. I like that. I need another baby wipe to wipe my hands off because my fingers are getting gluey. Oh, thank you, Mary. You like my collage and how I put stuff together? I don't really think about it a whole lot. I go for color. I like playing and seeing what happens with color. So that's what my eye goes for. Not necessarily the object or the things that are in the pictures or whatever, but I like the color to go together. I am going to add some red circles with these portfolios just to add some red. I don't know how it's going to go over that embossing, but I guess we'll find out. This might not be red. This kind of looks like it's pink. We'll find out. All right, and I'm just going to take a damp baby wipe, kind of blend it just a little bit. I'm wiping it off more than blending. Like that. There. I kind of like that. That added a whole lot of color to that page. Don't know what else I'm going to do to it, but I can come back later after I figure it out. Bye, Mary. Thanks for coming. Sarah, are you getting ready to do your stream? That was nice. So what else do I have? I've got all this stuff I would like to use eventually. She needs to be put somewhere. You know what I might just do? Glue her down. Well, I'm going through glue book pages real fast, aren't I? And I am going to put some of this tissue paper on there. Sarah streams usually right after I do. She usually streams about 4 p.m. Eastern, and I try not to go over too much, so because I go over there and visit with her while I continue my stuff. Well, she's over on Ustream, and I still need to try Ustream. I haven't been so busy with my computer stuff that I haven't been messing around with new stuff. I'd like to do that too. I was going to try those napkins. I forgot again. I forgot the napkins. How could I forget those wonderful napkins? Don't rush. There's only so much time when you've got the kids all sleeping. You don't get much time to be able to do stuff. I do not have to worry about, oh, this is such fragile tissue paper. I have messed with it. Messed with it. It's not happy tissue paper anymore. See if we can get it back down. So I don't have to worry about little ones and all that stuff. So you only have a short little window. I got stuff all over my hands again. So I am well aware of the difficulties it is with little ones. Alright, so I am really enjoying these oil pastels. So I am going to add some to this page as well. It's kind of nice not dealing with the acrylic paint. Not having to worry too much about it being dry before I turn a page. That's really nice. I like that a lot. I could get used to this. Acrylic paint sometimes for me, it's too much trouble. You know, you got to get it out and you got to get your paint brushes or whatever you use to all cleaned up afterwards so the stuff doesn't dry on there and ruin your brush or whatever, your stencils. And it's almost so much of a hassle to use acrylic paints. So it's kind of nice just to use something. Oh, that's too pink now that I got water to it. Not something that I don't have to worry about getting dry. I can turn the page and see what happens and not worry about it sticking. That's one thing that just drives me crazy. I don't like my pages to stick. That's pink. That looks red. Do I have red? I don't have red. I wonder if I've got red watercolor crayon. Let's see what this one does. Can you see how pink that is? Let's see what this does. You don't rush to your own stream, Sarah? That's funny. What are you going to do today, Sarah? Let's see, let's add a little bit of this purple, I think, since we've already got pink on the page. Hi, Deborah. How are you today? I am running out of time, though. Sarah, it's almost your time. Did you say what you were doing today, Sarah? Was I there last week, Sarah? I was there for a little bit last week, right? I don't even remember. The stress of last week for me is just, I was really stressed. Really, really, really stressed. Not liking that so much because it's very, very pink. So, I think I might add some red paint. Just a little bit. Of red paint. See if that reddens it up a little bit. That will darken it for sure. I'm going to use a little flat makeup sponge and see what happens. Since it's the end of my stream, I can clean up all this acrylic stuff and not worry about it too much. I think I need more of that. That's a little bit better. Gotta go clean that up now. Put that in the water. A little bit better. I don't know what I'm going to do with this page, but I do have to dry it before I turn the page so it doesn't stick. Where did I get that stencil? Where did I get that stencil? I just got it, so I should know. I took it out of the packaging. Here's the packaging. I believe I got this at Walmart. I really think I did get it at Walmart. I'm not sure because I was not at Michael's or any place today or this week. I don't think I went last week either, so it had to have been Walmart. Or it might have been Target. It might have been in the clearance section at Target. I don't know, but this is what it was. Ooh, your Phantom Doodles have a watercolor wash. Those will be cool to see. You're a sock hoarder. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that stencil. It was probably in the clearance section, and I grabbed it because I don't usually buy anything if it's not on sale. I'm horrible that way. I don't really need any more stencils, so it had to have been really, really, really cheap. So, it looks orange. It's very pink. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a strange color now. It's kind of a strange blend of pink and oh, it does look orange on the screen, but it's really pink in real life. It's a bright kind of pink. That's interesting how the TV changes everything. So I got it at Walmart. Okay, I thought so. It was probably on sale. I want to say I got it really, really cheap. And I just unwrapped it too, so I don't know. Yeah, I want to say I got it in the clearance section. Yeah. Thanks, Sarah. It is about that time. I will be over there as soon as I get ended here. So Sarah's going to do flip book, coffee flip book, some good stuff. Let me turn this light off because it's going to melt that cord right there. So I want to make sure this page is dry before I turn it. Seems like it is. So I got quite a few pages done today. Well, I don't know if they're done, but I did quite a bit. I would like to do some more gluing, I will probably do some random gluing when I watch Sarah. I get stuff all over my hands and it's hard. I don't do a lot of chatting. I like to go to the streams but I don't do a whole lot of chatting because I'm trying to do stuff. I can't just watch. I mean, I can, but I try not to just watch because I've got so many things that I want to do. I have to be doing something. I do get caught up in chat sometimes, but I kind of like this one. I need to put some more color right in there. I didn't realize the page was folded over. I like this blue. Really like this blue. I'm going to put some of that blue over the yellow acrylic. I like that a lot. You know what I could do is just take it off the stick itself with a little bit of water and add some blue. Be a good idea too, instead of rubbing it off like I seem to be doing at the moment. Blending it in. I do really like these oil pastels, these portfolios. Really nice. Really nice to work with. Some great color on these. Bye, Deborah. Thanks for being here. Bye, Mika. I'm going to get ready to go myself. I didn't get to show any of the giveaway, but I will be doing the giveaway. I will be doing the video for the giveaway next couple of days, so watch out for that. I want everybody to have a chance to win all this stuff, and I'll show in the video what all I've gotten put together for this. That really adds quite a bit of color when you do it that way. I like that a lot. I wonder if adding that, what I thought was red, if doing it this way will really add red to it. I like it. A little bit more water. It's not really red, it's a pink. It's pink. But it certainly goes with the page. All right, so some splatters. And then I'll say goodbye to everybody and let this dry. Thank you. I really like the colors on this one. Can you see my splatters? Put some color, some light on it. You see the little bits of splatters that I took off the crayon or stick or whatever. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this page, but it's a crazy wild page. So I will be doing the giveaway sometime this week. I'm going to do the video. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to come up. So since it's Sarah's time, I am going to end this. Thank you all for being here and arting along with me and having some fun. The little round stamp is a Hero Arts stamp that I've had for about 15 years, and I've had people looking for it and cannot find it anymore. I don't think you can get it anymore, and I have been trying to come up with ways to do the stamp in other ways, and need to go back and finish one of the ideas I had for that. But it's a Hero Arts circle stamp that's my favorite stamp ever, and I use it in everything. So thanks so much, everybody, for being here, and stay. I will be doing the video soon for the giveaway, so keep watching for that. And I think that's it. Thank you, everybody, for helping me relax again and just having some fun. Thanks so much. And I will see you next Tuesday for sure, 2 p.m. Eastern. So come and say hello to everybody in the chat and have a good time. It's fun to come to the live streams and meet people.